Charge!
Hey all, Dwarflord here. This video is about the population of classic SOM and the era realms, and the current Wrath of the Lich King hype. Unless you actively play on classic vanilla realms, you might be out of touch with what's going on in those realms. Let's talk about the title of this video. Classic era, high population? That's gotta be a lie. Well, not if you're in China. But before I talk about some classic era craziness in China, let's take a look at classic era and SOM on North America realms. And for those in the EU realms, what you see on NA should be similar to the EU realms, and I will be providing census data from EU realms in addition to the NA realms. By the way, people in the comments always ask for Discord links and what servers I play on, what servers to play on, all that stuff. I'm going to cover that and I will link the Discords in the comments, okay? Here are some clips showing the population in real time on SOM compared to era. Alright, so this is a classic era. Let's quickly do some slash who's, right? This is a Stormwind here. We have there's people here. Okay, so I play classic era, you know, I got my pally here. So we're gonna do slash who, let's just do 60. How many people do we have that are level 60? The who shows a maximum of 50 people online, so we have more than 50 level 60 people. How many are online? Hard to say. We could do like 60 mage, 11 mages, we could do 60 warrior, 19, a lot of people in Stormwind. 19, 60 warriors, warlock, no one plays warlock. But what if we do 1 to 59? Not even level 60s. We've got 50 people on. We've got people all over the place. People in Elwyn Forest. We've got a group doing dead mines. People leveling up out in Westfall. A lot of people lower level. If we do 40 to 59, I don't think we have too many people here. Oh! We do have a decent amount of people. 18, not a ton. Okay, so this is Sunday at 11:34 server time, 2:34 Eastern. We got some stuff going on here. So we are logging into Season of Mastery here. This is John Gabar, the big... Oh, where is everybody? Let's do who here. So there are 41 people on total, whereas on Classic Era, we had more than 50 level 60s on, and we had more than 50 levels 1 to 59. We had probably close to 150 people on, which isn't a crazy amount of people, but Season of Mastery not looking so good. Oh, the Warlocks are whispering. I'm looking for bots. Do you know any? So this guy here thinks that the people in Dire Maul are bots. Let's take a look at the auction house. There's some different stuff, of course. There are people who play here. So check out this census information for Classic Era. This is over the course of several months, and it tracks unique players online. If they don't log in for a month, they get removed from the census. This is active players. You can see the main realms are White Mane for North American PvP, and for PvE, it's on the Man Creek cluster. Realms are clustered. You can see their sister realms in the parentheses. So someone on Bigglesworth can play with someone on White Mane. EU players would want to play on Firemaw or Pyrewood Village, or one of their clustered realms. While White Mane has less Alliance players than on Man Creek PvE, we in the guild Phase 7 are a speedrunning guild here on White Mane, and those in Man Creek, They're a bit more casual. It's all good. Everyone's got knacks on farm. Everyone's having fun, getting loot, PvPing, all that good stuff. I personally clear knacks twice a week, and then we're doing other 40-man and 20-man raids as well. As you saw in the footage, SOM is dead, while Era is growing. Why might SOM have died? I played it for a good bit, and I got to level 60, I was doing PvP ranking, I played it a bunch. It was a cool concept. But, the guilds I was in, they just kept dying, and suddenly the Barman Shanker server I was on was dead, pretty much, except for one guild, and Jom Gabar, the super big server, now it's super dead. I think they did it too soon. People had just finished WoW Classic, and people were sort of just starting up Burning Crusade, and it just clashed. I'm honestly not sure seasons could work well in Classic WoW. It's a game that takes a lot of time and effort to progress, and to do it once per year is a big ask. This isn't Diablo. I also think Blizzard was figuring it out as they went along. They didn't have it fully planned out for Season of Mastery. It's been a bit vague as to what the fate of the SOM characters would be. Now they are saying they can go to Wrath of the Lich King, but they're not really selling the option of transferring those characters to Era. Does Blizzard not know that Era exists? Did Blizzard create so many realms between Era, SOM, TBC, Wrath of the Lich King, retail that they forgot that Era is a thing? Well, because Blizzard's not really promoting Era. Here I am spreading the word. Most days I actually get a whisper asking, "Are you Dwarf Lord? I saw your video on YouTube and here I am." So if you watch this video and it compels you to play, come to Whitemane and hit me up. And I'm not the only one promoting Classic Era on YouTube. There is Morpheus as well. You might have seen some of his videos before.
I'm stunned. With Nax geared rogue. Trinkets on cooldown. I'm in my cloth gear, not looking good. I'm definitely gonna die here. Yeah. That's alright. We'll get him next time.
Careful, Morpheus. That Craxy's dangerous. Don't worry. I got him for you. So now you know the NA and EU Classic Era population. But is it high pop like in China? No, it's probably medium at best, though if you look at the server size, it will say low. You just need to remember that Whitemane is 8 servers clustered together, for example. And I'm estimating that 8 low pop servers added together would make for a medium population. And based on the fact that the server census says there are several thousand players on Whitemane, and the same is true for other realms. Let's quickly talk about Wrath Fresh servers. They currently have crazy queue times. What might be causing it? Well, the first thing is just the hype. It's something new. Burning Crusade is at its end. Why not level a character on the Fresh server? I know a lot of people who are doing this. They have no intentions of actually playing much Wrath. They just like to level and do world PvP. That's the best part of Fresh. The grind, the journey to level up. And then you're max level, and maybe you keep going, maybe you don't. I think that's one reason SOM died off. At launch, it was poppin', and then it fizzled. Another thing to consider is that retail players are leveling a Death Knight just to get the special mount. Those mount collectors. Again, I know lots of people doing it simply for the mount. Is Wrath fun? I enjoyed it back in the day, but I also quit 3 times during Wrath, so I have zero interest in playing it. I just love Vanilla WoW, and so I'm going to keep playing Vanilla WoW. You know who else loves Vanilla WoW?
China. I love them. China.
So now let's talk China. What I have here are some screenshots that I clipped from the WoW Classic Era Discord server. Someone playing on the WoW Classic Era China servers presented us with this information just to give an idea of what's going on. So basically what they said is that if you do a /who for any 2 levels, so you could say, 34 to 35 or 58 to 59, whatever the two levels are, they will have 50 or more people on at 11 o'clock at night. At 7 o'clock, you will have 50 people per level. Level 3, 50 people. Level 28, 50 people. That's a lot of people playing the game. The person also says that they're not really sure how the whole census thing works, but they can say that at 1040, there were 5 active Warsong Gulches and 11 Arathi Basins. Like, that's a lot of people PvPing. And there's a lot of world PvP going on in China. Gosh, I want to go to China.
China. I go to China. China.
Now, in Classic Era, we'll have anywhere from 1 to 5 Warsong Gulches going on, 1 to 3 Arathi Basins on the Arathi Basin weekend. We'll pop some Alterac Valleys sometimes. And then the person says, other than that, my Chinese is not that good, so I'm not really sure what's going on. But they say that there are 3 servers full. And for China's SOM, their highest population was medium. And then they have 3 Classic Era servers full. Here they did at 10:30 people who are level 39. And there are more than 50 people. And a lot of them are in Warsong Gulch. You see that writing there? And that means Warsong Gulch. So that means they have an active twink population on China. Again, here's another screenshot where people who are level 58 to 59, we have 50 or more of these people online playing. Here's an image of people at the Chinese auction house. And here are some people in Stormwind. Now, of course, WoW Classic in China is very different.
China is the new China, by the way.
You might have seen some videos about how there's a lot of censorship and different things you can buy, such as tokens. And I believe that China still has automated world buff drops. But China's WoW population in Classic is absolutely booming. Could NA or EU Classic Era ever come close? Maybe, you just need to play it. If you have the mindset of, oh, there's not that many people playing Classic Era, so what's the point in me playing? What difference would I make? That's kind of like saying, why should I care about water conservation? I'll just take a 10-hour shower. Like, what difference is that going to make? But if everybody makes a small change, then obviously there's a big impact. So if you have any interest to scratch that vanilla itch, then you should log in and play, because we have more and more people coming to the servers every week. Maybe you'll be the next one. So if you got a geared tune from vanilla, log it in, but you have to have cloned it. Remember, if you didn't clone your character from Classic by July 26th, 2022, it's been deleted. Thanks, Blizzard. I tried to spread the word, but I also know that a lot of people were pretty bummed on July 27th when they got the news. And they missed the deadline that Blizzard did not promote. But if you enjoy Classic WoW, you could always level up and gear another character. Many people could be nearly full tier 3 geared in a month or so after hitting 60. I know my characters were. So if you enjoy Classic raiding, PvPing, or you just enjoy leveling up, check us out on Classic Era.
People from China, they love me. Right. China. In China, they say I don't like China. I love China.
Hey, thanks for watching the video. If you like what you saw, please like and comment below. I will respond to you. Or check me out on Twitch. I am streaming now. Dwarf Lord TV. Dwarf Lord out.